Do 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 ba ba wow. We are live once again for F1 2016 Japan. We're under pressure. We got races to do today, boys. We got races to do today. Malaysia earlier on. What a result. What a result. Victory. Controversial. Very controversial. But a victory nonetheless. Where we won the Malaysian Grand Prix with a Mercedes 2-3. So we gained points on the Mercedes. Like I wanted to. However, the Mercedes scrambled up the championship and gained points on the constructors because Kimi finished down in like 19th, which, you know, part of the controversy. Speaking of controversy, there was some controversy in qualifying. Now, we qualified 4th with Kimi and the Red Bulls ahead of us. However, I believe Max Verstappen and Kimi Raikkonen have grid penalties. So, as such, we will be starting from the front row at the Japanese Grand Prix. And this is how it looks in the drivers. We're now vying for second place. Danny Rick's got this. Danny Rick has his championship. We are vying for second place. And we've got, you know, there's 6 points between those 4 drivers. We are a little ways behind, but I'm confident. And we're going to try and get second in the constructors as well, if we can. I'm not going to waste any time. Let's go to the race. So, the Suzuka circuit. I quite enjoy the Suzuka circuit. It's quite a favourite of mine, if I'm 100% honest. You saw the top 3 of the drivers. There's the top 3 of the constructors. Red Bull probably going to win this one. But, of course, we're going to look to change all of that. This is going to be one of those rounds where we have to going to have to consider going full Ayrton Senna on it. Where it's like, there's a gap. I'm going to go for that gap. Hope you don't mind if I do go for that gap. And then we'll see how it goes. We don't need to see the rest of qualifying. Besides, all the views for this stream are going to plummet because I just saw someone put an F1 2017 video live. Would you look at that? So, race. 3-stop apparently is the way to go. I saved a set of medium tyres. I think the 3 is going to be better than the 4. I managed to pull off a goddamn 1-stop when I was in the Renault in Season 1, but obviously that was we started on mediums and then we swapped to hards and a safety car came out, so we were able to manage the tyres. 3-stop is going to be the way to go around here. So let's take a bundle of fuel out of the car. We'll go for the 3-stop, soft, medium, hard. Run on the hard tyres there. I could realistically, if we edit this strategy, if we go make this the hard set, and then make this the medium set, so we're faster at the end, and we pit like that. I don't know, like there. That could work. That could work. That's an interesting strategy. I think that one works quite well. Go for the mediums and or the hards and the mediums at the end. I suppose we'll see, really. You know, you never really know how the race is going to go. You can always change the strategy on the fly. That's the best part. Oh, well, let's get into it. Formation lap. So, Danny Rick, Lewis Hamilton in third, and then both Williams cars. No Nico Rosberg in sight. So we have Ricciardo in the Red Bull, myself in the Ferrari, Hamilton in the Mercedes, and 2 Williams cars. I know Verstappen had like a 3-place grid penalty. I want to say Raikkonen's was, Verstappen's was 5. I want to say Kimi's was 10. So Kimi did a naughty something. Don't know what he did, but he did something, and as such has been punished for it. So, it's going to be a fight with Daniel Ricciardo in this one. Very interesting scrap with him. I'm interested to see how this one will go. Because going into turn 1, if there's a gap, your boy's going to take it. Here we go then. As we go through Daniel Ricciardo. Very odd occurrence.
Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid is formed. Be ready with the clutch.
As we wait for the lights. Well, the grid, realistically. Kimi lining up. Rosberg 8th. Verstappen 6th. Button 7th. Alonso 9th. Going to be an interesting run into the first corner. We'll see how this one goes. Grid appears to finally be formed. Here we go then. Five lights. And away they go. Danny Rick, once again, great start. Verstappen's had a bit of a belter as well. Let's pay attention to ahead of us rather than behind us. Oh, there was a bit of a gap there, but Daniel Ricciardo shuts the door. Now we've got to try and follow him through the S section, which is not very good. Dirty air is going to be very apparent. Oh, we've got the front end nicely in there. Unfortunately, back end stepped out. We've got to try and stick with Ricciardo and see if we can get a slipstream off the exit of Spoon through 130R and into the chicane. That is the only way we're going to stick with him. So you can see in the power zones we are just going to gain on him. But then through the corners, that Red Bull is just the most impressive chassis. I think we might just get a little bit. There's a sniff. Oh, yeah. Now we're picking it up. Now we're picking up that slipstream. Lift off through 130R. Go to the outside. Hit the brakes of the 100-meter board. Round the outside of Daniel Ricciardo. Into the lead of the Japanese Grand Prix. Oh, he's got tremendous traction, though. Oh, he was fighting Hamilton. Right, now we'll save a little bit of fuel in this opening stint. No need to burn it ridiculously fast. We've got a large amount of race to use the fuel in. We might as well keep a little bit of it for this opening stint. And we'll worry about using some of it later on. But we've gained the lead of the Japanese Grand Prix. 27 laps this one. The second Degner now. Danny Rick all over the gearbox. Can he think about it into the hairpin? Nothing doing. I'm very cautious into Spoon. Like, I don't need to, you know, want to avoid just going straight on. Comes Daniel Ricciardo. Is he going to make a move into 130R? I doubt he'll make a move on the outside. That would be very foolish of him. Hit the brakes. Get it nice and slowed down. There we go. Roll the car through the chicane. And now he's got more of a concern of Lewis Hamilton behind him than me in front of him. Then again, he's going to be using my slipstream. Can he make a move into turn one? He doesn't. Oh, but I've made a mistake. That's going to be enough for him to pull alongside. We've got the inside of the next corner. Danny Rick committed, but he couldn't pull it off. I had to be very punchy there. Put myself out of position. Got dirt on my tyres. This isn't beneficial for me. Nonetheless, lead retained. Lap 3. Lap 27. Long way to go. 3 pit stops. A lot of stints. Afternoon, Nicholas. How is it going, my friend? Alternate strategy. When do you want me to come in? Lap 3. I don't think so. We'll keep to the current plan. Daniel Ricciardo's in the slipstream, but he's too far back to make a move into 130R. Roll the car through the chicane. Does he pit this lap? That is the question. The answer is no. No one pits this lap of the top 4. As Verstappen sets the fastest lap of the race. Here comes Daniel Ricciardo again. Phone's ringing. I'm debating. I am expecting a call. I'm debating if I should go answer it. I think I shall. Bear with me. There it goes to voicemail. I'll go check on that after this race. Then again, whenever I tell people that say they're going to call me, I do leave them my mobile number. So you know. Anyway, lap 4. Back into it now. We're back in the room. Immersion no longer broken. So we've got 2 Red Bulls and a Mercedes breathing down our neck. I could go for the undercut. The undercut is very, very tempting. However, I will probably come out in traffic, and these guys behind will be released with tyres that are still fresh enough to do extra laps. So, oh, side by side, Hamilton and Ricciardo through 130R. I don't know how that didn't end in tears. My braking for the chicane did. Anyone in this lap? Oh, Daniel Ricciardo's going for the undercut. That's bold. That's very bold. So much so that might force my hand. Kimmy's in as well. Oh, I've made a mistake. Made the same mistake I did earlier on. I refuse to let the position go, though. I've cost myself going across the grass. Are they going to exit in traffic? If the answer is yeah, they're not going to answer it. They're going to have clear air. Field spread has not been as much as I expected it to be. I can't tell them that I want to come in this lap. Oh, joy. Here we go. Yeah, no, if I press left bumper, it doesn't do anything. Fantastic. Mind the pit window. I assume so. What is my pit window? It's lap 5 to 6. Good. Good, we're coming in. We'll run rich. Try and get as much speed as we can. Run wide at spoon. Understeer on the marbles. I've been punted. Some bad driving going on today. Some real bad driving. Alright, here we go. We're going to pit. I've run wide again at 130R. Too busy with my MFD. Here we go. In we come. Oh, come on. Push the pit lane too hard. That's annoying. Verstappen's gone hard tyres. Okay, interesting strategy. We're going to come out. There's Ricciardo. So Ricciardo is on soft tyres. There's Hulkenberg, who apparently has issues. There's Grosjean struggling. We're going to use the increased traction of these soft tyres past Hulkenberg. Right, I need 3 great laps. Because I have now got a drive-through penalty for pushing the pit lane far too hard on entry. Grosjean, I'm sorry, friend. I am coming through. Whether you like it or not, I can't afford to lose too much time. Daniel Ricciardo is stuck behind Esteban Gutierrez. I need to nail these laps now. And then hopefully a safety car at some point, so I only have to make an additional pit stop. Because the 3 stop, now that we've got the drive-through. Max Verstappen went onto hard tyres as well. So Max is clearly on an alternate strategy to Danny Rick. Oh, he's going to go against Esteban Gutierrez. Through 130. Oh! It's gone bad to worse. And then we've got the drive-through to serve. This is how bad one race can go. This is literally how bad one race can go. Could use another set of hard tyres to the end. It's very true. Well, I'm going to serve the drive-through at the end of this lap, and yeah. Well, that's any hope of points gone. Because Esteban Gutierrez, who was going side by side with Daniel Ricciardo through 130R, came straight across my path. I wouldn't feel so bad, but Rosberg is down in 20th on hard tyres. But, again, meh. I was feeling confident coming into this one. Feeling very confident. Yeah, yeah. Hope we like the Japan last place simulator, because that's what I'm playing. Just as I was thinking it was about to get spicy and I might be able to get second place in the championship, this race happened. I mean, Japan, when it was a season finale, threw up some interesting developments when it came to title fights, but they were like, you know, actually fighting for the title. This, I can't explain it. I've got zero grip. This is just driving around Japan, this is. I'm literally a pit stop behind the next car ahead. And I have no doubt that I can close that gap. But the fact of the matter is I should have been fighting for a win today. Oh, poor Marcus Ericsson. Safety car? No safety car. Nope. Okay, well. I have nothing to contribute. I'm so mad at how my race, like, all started. I mean, I'll keep going, because anything can happen in Grand Prix racing. But, at the same time, I am furious. Like, legitimately furious. We're going to overtake someone! Yeah! Screw you, Fernando! Right, we're no longer in last. There's motivation, if I ever needed any. On a serious note, we do have performance over like the midfield, so we can close up and over the course of the race maybe get back into the points. It's a big ask because we all saw it's not just the fact that I had an accident and need to replace my front wing. I mean, the drive-through penalty was going to be bad enough, but then we had to do the drive-through and we had a broken front wing. So, you know, proper double whammy there. But at least we can have a fight with Alonso, right? Come on, Alonso. Use the slipstream. Use all your Honda power. Come on. Straight line the chicane as much as physically possible. More cars are in the pits. Personal best lap. Yeah, 18th place. Just behind Rio Harrianto, Mr. Manor. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. I need to... Let me just... Yep, thank you. That'll do nicely. Team wanted me to finish 4th. You know what? That was going to be very obtainable today. Hell, I think 2nd or 1st was on the cards. Welcome to the whining and bitching stream. And later, video on demand. It's my own fault. I imagine this is what the racing driver goes through in his head in the cockpit. Like, you never hear it on the team radio, but, like, they just... Like, if I'd straight up retired from the crash... That would have been easier than having to drive around and do all this guff. Wait, what? Oh yeah, and my left bumper doesn't work. So you know. I don't want rich. Fuck off. Said something about rain. What did it say about rain? Valtteri Bottas, hello. Assumingly you've made your 2 pit stops for soft tyres, yes? That's what I would assume to be the case, where you currently sit in 16th position. Oh man, that's a great way to take the S's. Oh yeah. Man, I love dicing it with the lower pack. Hey, there's Felipe Nasr. Yeah, we're catching him. Ah, Schumacher, hello. You don't want to know. You do not want to know. Kimmy's in, so that's Kimmy in for his 2nd stop. He's done the 2 soft tyre sets, and now he's in for what I would assume to be a set of mediums, similar to Valtteri Bottas. Just finished watching. Yeah, I saw it come up as a notification on my phone, so when I turned the stream on, I was like, no one's gonna be here. Does anyone else like? Because My phone likes to disable my notifications for people. Does anyone else put a 2017 video live, or is it just Arrow at the moment? God damn it. Ben also. Well, well, well. Who would expect that the two biggest ones are the two to get it out first? Apparently they got the game early. Yeah. There's a few of them have got it early. Arav did. Ben did. I think, and I want to say that Tom and Cal have got it early as well. I think Arav helped them out. Would be my guesstimate. What platform was it on? Out of interest. Like, is he playing on PS4 or is it on a PC? Pretty sure I was on PC. Yeah, I would have guessed. So, because I know last year, like, he was set to do the career on PS4, but then like he had to take the video down, and then he just restarted it on PC. So, I'm sure about Ben. My guess is Ben will be on PC due to the fact he just built a new one. Like he's been ranting about on Twitter a little bit. That's my guesstimate. Clouds are certainly coming over. I would recap the race, but honestly, it's painful. There's a reason I'm down here fighting Alonso and Harrianto. Pre-ordered it on Xbox? Yeah, same man. I pre-ordered it on Xbox. Purely because, like, me and a couple of mates, like, that's the platform they've all got. So, that's where I've pre-ordered it. I'll probably pick it up on PC at some point, because I know a place that I can get it for £25. So, you know, I'll probably pick it up on there at some point, if I ever intend on getting into any kind of modding. That'd be kind of cool. But, it will be a Xbone. Got it all pre-digitally downloaded and it's ready to go on Friday. Sorry, Nazza. Crash with someone? Little bit. Basically what happened, right, is I started front row, Danny Rick, got past him at the end of the first lap. Then he pit first at the end of lap 4. I pit the end of lap 5. I attacked the pit lane too hard. So I got given a, obviously, you know, drive through. You know how it is. And then on my out lap, Danny Rick jumped me. And while he was going side by side with Gutierrez in 130R, Gutierrez violently swiped back onto the circuit, breaking my front wing. So I had to pit, fit a new front wing, and then do the drive through. So kind of my fault, really. Now I'm sort of waiting on the rain. More into league racing. Yeah, I can't remember what league race I was watching, but I think I heard your name mentioned. I mean, credit to those guys in league racing. That's like way out of my league. So you know, get it. You know, the guys who league racing, just good guys. I'm more into like building my own universe sort of style. You know, what can I play with when it comes to the editing sort of thing. It's more my jam. Oh, understeer McGee. Bottas has disappeared. No, I still can't. Guys slower than you also? Really? Like, I look at league racing. I suppose this could just be me, but I look at, like, the league racing. Like, I look at... I know there are other leagues, but obviously when people think league racing, I think AOR, and I'm like, yeah, nah. You good. Then again, I saw Ben's ASR, like his Aussie Sim Racing one, and I noticed that like all in the same league, like there was like people running with like the assists and stuff. So I thought that was pretty cool. Because if I wanted to get into like a top tier one, like I just haven't got the patience to want to run no assists on a pad. You know, that's just does not sound like a pleasurable experience. Right now, I'm just sort of waiting for rain. If you hadn't guessed, because apparently there is rain coming. I'm driving the absolute worst, more because I'm just angry at myself about how this race has gone. Probably also due to tyre wear. So, and tyres aren't that bad though. I mean, they're at the point where you'd consider changing them, but you know. No wonder you don't want a league race. Yeah, I mean, because 2016 was like a wheel game, from what I've gathered. Like, the only guy that I know that used a pad was, what's his name? Limitless? And he did okay for himself, but obviously you just get stomped on by, like, some of the faster guys. I'd love to get a weather update, but I mean that horrible glitch where when you press the button to talk to your engineer, it doesn't wanna load. So I'm literally limitless. Didn't know Martin was a pad guy. The more you know. Learn something every day, don't you? Oh, it's Verline. Can we sweep around the outside of turn 1? Yes, we can. Beautiful move. Up into 14th. Rosberg on the 2-stop on the on his second set of hard tyres. If there's any chance of rain, if that could just come down now, that would be tippity top. Just the best. Oh. That's one way of getting it slowed down for the hairpin. Might just pick the mediums and let this miserable race just die. I'd rather have speed than be struggling. I can go one more lap. If I go many more laps, I can probably fit a set of soft tyres. Let's keep going. Points beyond the horizon. Tyres won't last to the end. The only thing I know that really like affects like the league racing is like they've got dedicated spectator slots, so that's kind of cool for like a broadcasting environment. But obviously you've got bigger concerns such as server disconnects. From what I'm gathering when it comes to league racing, that's my understanding of everything I've seen so far. Yeah, I mean career is what I'm in it for realistically, so it's right on my street with all the improvements that they've made. So in depth, and the fact that multiple save files, just, oh, the best. Oh, what's the ultimate strategy? What is it? Tell me, Jeff. Tell me. No! The button still doesn't work! Fuck it. Oh god. Give me soft tyres. That was the worst pit entry anyone's ever done. I was so slow faffing about with my strategy. Oh wait, I've just realised I've gone soft tyres for 7 laps, not... I don't care. For some reason I thought there was only 25 laps, but... I don't know. It's not like I'm scoring points anyway. Let's look at it this way. Throwaway Japanese Grand Prix. Watch it start raining. Like, watch it start raining. Oh my god, the grip. Grip is unreal. Soft tyres, please. Don't spoil me. Oh, I just saw the flash for the goddamn rain. You absolute... I hate everything. If I'd waited one more pissing lap... Fastest time trial. Pass. My fastest time trial would have been whatever time I set to do the one lap that got me the achievement. If I'm honest, like I don't really... I don't practice. Like, I literally just like, career mode, let's go. I couldn't even tell you, if I'm honest. Current plan, use iRacing. Yeah. Good shout. I'm so annoyed about this rain. You've got no idea how angry I am about this. If I held out one more lap, points would have been possible. Should have pit at the end of the last lap, realistically. That would have been smart. Because I'm now driving a boat. Yeah, that's fair. When you've got to practice, you practice. Never, yeah, there is no point in practicing for a career mode, mate. Words. But yeah, when you've got like a full field covered by like, I don't know, again, example, a full field of 20 drivers covered by like a second and a half. You know, any time that you can find could get you like 3 places. I'm going for it. Going for it this lap. I believe that it's better to pit now rather than later. Hulkenberg's in. Get it slowed down, please. Yes! Thank you. Good God, that was scary. Maybe this is possible. Maybe. I've got to hope that everyone falls off the road. Like proper F1 2012 style. Back down to last place. Oh yeah. Oh God. It's not wet enough.
Okay, at this rate, we'll finish with a little extra fuel, so you have some in hand to run a faster engine run for a bit.
I'm literally at the point of I have nothing left to lose and everything to gain. Look at that, just... yeah, cars are in the pits. Yeah, I know, right? How come I going on the softs? Clearly the best tyre to be on right now is the soft tyre. Yep, there's the DRS disabled. Please tell me the cars that just pit in have gone for like dry tyres as well. That would just make my day. Got all those cars in the pits.
DRS has been disabled by the stewards. DRS will be
Oh, make a big diving move. Oh, well, that's gone completely wrong. That's literally the point that I'm at, though. Literally the point that I'm at. Here we go. 16th place. There's Roman Grosjean. He's going to be struggling. So am I. If I'd stayed out of that one more lap, man, points would have happened. That's what I'm going to keep telling myself. At least Danny Rick carried on. What the hell? Naz out the race. Please, safety car. Something. Oh my... VS. Yeah, I have no idea how much I thought that was an actual safety car and nearly just blew up in excitement. But a VSC is not the same. Oh man, and all the guys on the goddamn wrong tyre are going to get a free pit stop. Ending. Come on. Come on. I can't pass you under the VSC. Yep, there we go. Ah, down the inside at 130. Ah, no. I'm not brave enough. Oh, but Grosjean's just going to throw himself off the road. Alright then. Bye. Bottas exiting the pits. That goes to show how bad this was. Bottas came out of the pits ahead of me at one point. Like, just ahead of me. This has been one of my worst races ever. It has to be said. My driving hasn't helped, that's for sure, but the timing of my emergency pit stop, or not emergency pit stop, the timing of my pit stop to Inters didn't help. All the shenanigans at the start didn't help. So it's... oh, great. Oh, good. Oh, good. I'm driving still like it's dry. All my references. What position is Raikkonen in? Danny Rick's still out on hold. Yeah, I know, right? He's powering through, man. He believes. That's literally the worst way anyone's ever taken the chicane. Considering how much downforce I put on this car, it just feels horribly unstable in these conditions. I suppose that's just... because it's not really fully intermediates. It's like a drizzle. That's the point that it's at, really. Oh, isn't that lovely? So that fourth place the team wanted me to get, looking very unlikely. Oh, 3.7 to Bottas. Pulled out 3.5 to Grosjean. That's lovely, but meh. I'm so deflated. It's literally the definition of like how I feel my season's been at some points. Yeah, victory. Boo. 15th. You know? The drive-through was my bad. The losing the front wing when the AI decided to swing back on the track. Well. I'm sticking with it. Oh, look at that corner cutting. Best lawnmower. If I could catch and pass Bottas on the last lap, I'd feel somewhat of redemption for this Grand Prix, even though it's been like the worst. I'm somehow able to do that. Yeah, rich mix in the wet. It always works out. How bad are the tyres? Yeah, the tyres do have a fair bit of running on when they shouldn't have been used, but oh well. Lovely. Oh well. That's that. 3 second time penalty. Yeah. I have been abusing that exit though quite badly. Fully deserved time penalty. Grosjean's far enough behind. The solace that I am feeling about this race is Bottas started 4th. So, you know, he's also an absolute stinker of a race. Kimi's up there in, what, 2nd? Considering he started 12th? Something like that. Max Verstappen wins the Japanese Grand Prix. Alright, Kimi's not 2nd, he's like 5th. There's the other Haas of Esteban Gutierrez just ahead of Valtteri Bottas. The guy who broke my front wing. Apparently the engine's going to be down. I don't care. If you're not going to blow up. This isn't F1 2017. You're not going to blow up yet. Bush through 130R. Hard on the brakes. What a 15th place. Thoroughly deserved. Yeah. Oh, that's not good. Carlos Sainz. Credit to the guy. Carlos Sainz. Kimi Raikkonen made 4 stops. Daniel Ricciardo made 4 stops. Carlos Sainz made 2. That's the reason why he's so high. He performed miracles. I made 4. Bottas made 4. Both Saubers retired. Fernando Alonso made 5 pit stops. The guys who got it right on their pit stops definitely benefited today. See Perez and Sainz. Top stuff. Well, Ferrari now fall to 5th and 6th in the drivers, and we fall even further in the constructors. Overhauling Mercedes now seems more difficult than ever. Oh well. Oh well. Yep. Well, what a race to forget, eh? What a race to forget. Next one is US Grand Prix. COTA, right? Yeah, COTA, Mexico. Yeah, COTA, Mexico, Brazil, Abu Dhabi. That's how that works. Right, well. Red Bull 1-2. Yeah, Red Bull have brought it back to the 1-2. Mercedes now their top contenders. How long before COTA? I am going to shoot off. I am going to do myself some food, and then I've obviously got the practice and the quali to do. I would say an hour. It might be faster though. How's that sound? Is that agreeable? Is that good? Yeah, about an hour, because I'm going to do myself something to eat real quick. Obviously, you know, the practice stuff doesn't take too long. Then just the short qualifying, I'll just do a lap. That'll do, you know. So yeah, about an hour until then. Yeah, I will see you then. Hopefully, we'll get a better result. That'd be best case scenario. I will see you then.